Hello? Wait, audio is not working yet, is it? Oh my gosh, you can hear me. We did it. We did it. Yo, we're here. We're here. It's loud. It's loud. It's loud. Hold on, it's loud. I'm the loud guy. I got it. Wait, I got it. Good. Better. Hello? Uh-oh. Is the camera broken? Camera's doing weird things. Hold on. Already starting to screw up here. I got it. I got this. I got this. I got this. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna take care of this real good. I feel like it's focusing on the camera. I mean, it's focusing on the pot. Hold on. It wasn't doing that before. It just started doing that. Hold on. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Here's what I'm gonna do. Am I really loud? Okay, well, but it's like, I think it's, no, we're good. We're good. Hey. Okay, this is gonna get weird. This is gonna get weird. See, here's the biggest here's my problem. Is chat is gonna be my problem. Oh, yo, can I do this? Yo, now I got chat. Hey, guys. What's up, everybody? Cottage pie. Am I loud? I feel like I'm loud. Look, this audio is gonna suck. The audio is gonna suck. Echoey. I mean, Avi. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Let me try one more time. Let me try one more time. Okay. A little better? A little better? I mean like the echoey thing, yeah. Clicks only pain is sizzling. Look, I'm going out on a limb here, man. Official dish of I forgot to buy cilantro. Look, if there was cilantro in this, it would be called shit. I'd be cooking shit. I'm not doing that to you guys. We're gonna make some amazing food. Look, I got veggies ready to go. I'm essentially Martha Stewart. It's like shepherd's pie. Yes, shepherd's pie apparently is lamb. I've never had lamb. I've had shepherd's pie though before, so I think people just don't know what it is. I've had it with turkey. I've had it with turkey. You like the merch? You know. I thought it was a good one to wear. How you doing? What's up, Deathly? How you doing, Kaz? Roo, mama. Oh gosh, I'm like, what's that sound? It's a bear. Whew. Yeah, a bit echoey. It is what it is, right? You guys can hear the music though. Everything's good there. I'm gonna come over for like over the shoulder, and be like, you know, like, this is what we got. But hey, wavy. Anyway, so this is gonna be weird. I don't know the best way to make this not weird. I'm also hearing my voice a split second later because apparently this was supposed to be like zero latency, but there's latency. There's lots and lots of latency. I'm working, Mama. We got time. We got time. Okay, we're going for it. I'm checking this to see if there's a way that I can quickly make this a little bit less latency. No? Oh, yep. Okay. Okay, so I can go down. Oh, yo, they give you, look, so they're like, yeah. So they're like, okay, so you get 128 kilobytes per second, But if you want to go down, you got to pay. Like, if you got to go up, you're going to pay. But also, if you want your stream to be better, then you got to pay. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go. I don't know really. Yeah, let's just go. I mean, like, oh, okay. The problem also is that I'm kind of dealing with trying to get chat correctly positioned. So let me just make sure that oh, that's good. That's good. Is that good? No, that's not good. Let's do this. Look, if you could turn your phone sideways and still get chat on it, we'd be good. But I have to find a way to do it where it's like this. Okay. It's fine. It's gonna fall. So, this means what a beautiful song to come in. So we're gonna go. We're gonna do it. Now I do have a thing. I do have a thing. This is like very romantic song to come on when I start taking my clothes off. We got this. We got this. It's just like it's kind of like my skin in Minecraft. This color of this apron. Don't think that was an accident. Okay. Just vibe with it. Always be hungry. Also be hungry. Okay, well, I'll work on that. Camera makes you look shorter. I mean, I'm huge. I'm pretty huge. Slightly angled down, and it'll make a fun of you for it. I mean, so you're telling me to go ahead and, like, adjust my camera now for you? There's a reason why I did that. Now you can see, like, you can see the prep area, and you can see the pan. If you want, I can put you down under the pan, and then you won't be able to see this so well. What do you guys want me to... No, leave it. Okay, all right, so you're just complaining, just to make me nervous. That's cool. Let's have a drink. You guys want a shot? I'm fucking nervous. This is nerve-wracking. I want a shot. It's a good angle. Oh, gosh. Look down on someone? Exactly. Rue loves looking down on people. Perfect. This is a good tune. Do I have a drink? So I've got my headphones have the sound from stream. So the most like epic way that you can communicate with me is text to speech. And I was gonna make it where text to speech was one channel point, but I forgot. So it's still like 200 channel points, or it's like bit or what? Not bits, or it's the what's it called? The other thing, wells. But yeah, text to speech would be amazing. Clean prep area before starting. Wifey knows. I'm gonna wash my hands though. I hear you, Hoff. I said wifey, I meant mama. You guys know that that's the same name. It's the same name. Just interchangeably different in my head whenever I'm nervous. Why am I so nervous? It's because normally I'm in such control. I have this little spot that I can just like, I can control the lighting and I can control that. Okay, and I need a cutting board. See, I don't know what I'm doing right now. All I have is this little cutting board. I have a bigger one. It's in the cutting board. It's in the cutting board drawer, but the cutting board drawer is behind the tripod. So I gotta use a little one, maybe. I mean, it's visible. No, this is not gonna work. It's tiny. This is garbage. I can do this. I just won't bump the tripod. Oh, I have just enough room. I can get the orange one out. Oh, I bumped it. All right. Lone Star is over. I'm a little sad. That song was relaxing me. Okay, we're gonna preheat to 350, I guess. We'll turn this on just a bit, just to get it started, just to get the thing warming up. No, we still have time. I might need to turn myself off in my ear. This is awful. can hear a lot of me. But it's delayed, so it's not even like it's helpful. Maybe, one sec. Testing. So why am I hearing... Oh, I got it. Okay, one last thing. Okay, last testing. Did that change it? Hello? Damn it. Okay. Did that change your audio though, guys? You're good? Because I did swap to a different thing, but I think that's just what's in my ear, so I think I'm good. All right, let's cook. So we're doing cottage pie today. Cottage pie is basically like ground beef, some like onions and shit inside, right? Like a little flavor. And then we put some potatoes over top, put it in the stove. That's kind of how it works. You probably know how it works. I think what we should probably do is cut the veggies up first. That way they're ready. And then do the potatoes. And that way when the potatoes get thrown in, we don't got to sit around and wait for the veggies to get cooked. You know what I mean? Now start cooking. I'm working on it. Everybody is so impatient today. I love you guys, but geez. Before we get started, why don't we sharpen this knife here? So, how's everybody doing today? Did you guys have a nice, nice evening today? It's been a beautiful one here. Damn. I need another drink. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Yo. Wait. What's the censored thing? 'Cause it looks like you're saying something pretty dirty. Okay. Well, let's go. You don't have any plans for the weekend? I have any plans from soccer. So we got some celery here. I'm just gonna chop off the ends. This celery kind of came prepped where they already kind of chopped it. So it's like in a big bag full of like, you know, the ends get a little bit nasty. So just clean those up a little bit. Got my garbage over here. Later dessert. So here's the thing about celery. It's like a larger, it can be a larger like veggie in there. You know what I mean? Like, not large, but like this is a decent like piece of something inside of your food. I like to slice them up twice. 14.5 hours and tires is building on the Raven server this weekend. That'd be studying for exams. Yeah, everyone on the Raven server. We've got an event happening. My mouth is. Oh, I bet you the mic is turned. Okay, one last question, audio wise. is my mic louder than most of the stuff in the chat? Because I think if I turn it down a little more, then I can turn the text-to-speech up a little more. That would be amazing. Yes? Oh, great. Okay, so let's turn the mic down to like there. That's good? Like right there? We're good? Let me know if I can go down even more, because that would just make shit amazing. And then I can turn this up. I mean, the music's pretty loud. Yeah? That's better? Dude, oh, you guys should have told me. It was so loud to me, too. Okay. And is the music a little loud? It's a little loud to me, but that might be just kind of in a weird, I can turn the music down a little bit. Make it a little more chill. But I have to run downstairs for that, so I'll be back in a second. If you want me to fix that audio. All right, so this is what we got now. Basically just a bunch of skinnier ones now. Man, like evaluating everything I'm doing now that people are watching. Normally you do stuff like this by yourself. Hey, if I cut myself, what do we do? Yeah, of course, Muskie. Faster. All right. So this is what we got right now. Now we got a little bit of skin on these bad boys, so we're gonna slice that off. Excuse me, pup. Hey, you guys can see the dog for the first time like ever. Because she's always like half dog or like quarter dog. Hold on, where's my... Offspring relaxes me way more than anything else. I'm just learning that. Okay, where do I put these things? Because, you know what, I'll put them in the bowl. I see that your fingers are sprawled out. No, like, that's why I was laughing. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be rough. Feel free to throw in as much of the advice as you can. I know that when you're cutting, you need to have your fingers bent, obviously, in order to and then have the knife against your knuckles. I was thinking about a lot of things I probably shouldn't have in that moment, and there's gonna be a lot of weird, probably moments that don't seem to be the best way. But look, feel free to throw the advice out there, because most likely I may not know what I'm doing then. And look, I did work in a few different kitchens, but on that note, feel free to throw the advice out, because just because I may know and I'm doing it wrong this time doesn't mean that you're not being super helpful. Yeah, I can hear you now. That's much better. Thanks, buddy. Much better than it was. Let me finish your message though. If I'm gonna be able to hear that and like be able to respond to it, I'm gonna have to turn the music down and then the TTS up. Is that gonna work for you guys? Keep your hands in a claw position, turn the elbows out. Nice, I like that, buddy. And then you don't, and then just like in Ratatouille, right? And elbows out, then you don't get your sleeves dirty. Is that what they say in the Ratatouille? Minimize your chance of cutting yourself. As a matter of fact, let me send you a photo. No need. But thank you though. Just making sure you. Yes. Too many coworkers got it, but I've seen too many coworkers get coworkers what get cut like that. Yeah. My bet. Thanks for the advice. Keep it coming, Muskie. Keep it coming, guys. Do a lot of cooking, but because of the fact that there's nobody watching me while I'm cooking, I'm sure I'm making a lot of mistakes. Is Chef? Oh, that's Alicia. I'm not reading your messages. Take it easy, Minnie. How long you been cooking, Muskie? Tell me about your experience. Sometimes I like to go like this. So like, just don't cut it off. I don't know, 3 carrots. Does that sound right? Look, I don't usually. I'm gonna make a little bit of a bigger dish than I normally do. I've made this a couple times, I want to make it much bigger this time because I want to have a little leftovers for my son for lunch. We thought that'd be a cool idea, so I'm gonna maybe grab my little dish and see what you guys think about size. Okay, so this is gonna be the dish that we cook in. It's pretty thin, but it's wide. Wide. So I have this much beef thawed. I got like twice as much as I thought I would need. So Muskie, what do you think? This is like your milieu. This is what I've got. So I thought one would do it if it was like super like thin. But like 2 would be a nice like beefy meal. I have 2 to use if I want. I just I haven't decided yet, but we can decide together. Excuse me. I realize I can't mute now when I clear my throat and shit. Nom nom. Pretty good, right? You guys ever cut yourself real bad in the kitchen? Times I've cut myself is when I was like trying to do like crafts or like men crafts. So like, oh, I want to take this stick and I want to sharpen it so I can stick it in the ground for my birdhouse. I don't know. I'm thinking of stupid shit that I would have done. I've actually cut myself making a birdhouse, but the other time I cut myself was when I was trying to take garbage out or whatever. I should probably make half moons out of these, right? I'm cutting 3 at a time. A slice of potatoes. Yo, wait. Do you want to actually help me peel potatoes? They're not peeled yet. I cooked it since I was about 8. Started my actual experience when I was around 15 or so. Started washing dishes. Yo, I started with that too. Passion was for the culinary world. Hell yeah, homie. Really grew my brief. My father took me to family-owned theater. Ratatouille is young. Yo, really? That's such a cool way to come into it, like through a Ratatouille like show. Man, that's fucking dope. Cool. And it seems like your old man kind of loves to cook as well too, or whatever. A couple of big pieces in here that I didn't realize. I should have cut those into half moons. Whatever. Do you want to cook when you're older, like as a profession, Muskie, or is that something you just kind of want to keep as a fun side hobby? There we go. That's a little better. All right, here's our veggies. Man, that's a lot of carrots. I think I made too many, homies. Okay, I tell you what. Let's take 1 handful of carrots away, and we'll keep them as a snack for later. Maybe like a little, ranch on there or something, you know? A little snackaroo over while we're watching Black Mirror. Actually, Black Mirror was garbage this season. Has anybody else been watching that? Black Mirror was garbage this season. I don't know what happened there, but last time I remember cutting myself was when I was opening a can of cat food. Oh, wait, don't those things have like little tools with like the safety on them? Slice across the palm of my hand. Holy shit, that's a bad cut. You don't. How long is that gonna take to heal? Yeah, the worst one I had was like kind of on my hand, was like on my palm. Here, yeah, here. And it was when I was like pushing garbage into like a garbage bin, and like something, I just like, oh, it's not going through, so push a little harder, and there was something in there that was sharp. I still don't know what it was, but definitely had tetanus on it. Thank you, wifey. What's up, Mr. Sa? Hope you're doing well, my friend. We have garlic. I don't really need it. More or less, but it's a good, but his good is so bland. Like, just plain grilled cheese gets it. All right, fine. Yo, boy, let's not hate on the dad recipes. Because does your old man do like grilled cheese, but like put some sort of like grilled meat in there maybe? Or like maybe 2 types of cheese? Like, I'm trying to think of crazy ways to do grilled cheese, because hopefully you at least try it a little harder, because nothing's wrong with a little plain Jane recipe, but it's always nice to have a signature to every dish, you know? I really do mean that. Nothing's wrong with a plain Jane recipe. Nice thin cut of steak in the middle. Oh, frig, dude. That's like a steak sandwich. That's like a, where's Eli? That's like a fucking, that's like a steak. Cheesesteak, Philly cheesesteak. Never question the garlic. Always put the garlic in. Always. All right, fine. All right, we'll do it. We're adding it to the pile. A lot of the times people make cottage pie with like peas. My kids don't like they don't hate peas. They just really like celery. So I make it with celery. You guys ever change that up a little bit, or you guys ever? I don't know. I feel like that's okay. I feel like I definitely had something with celery when I was younger. Okay, guys, let's cut the onion up. I don't have access to any of my sound commands or anything. Sorry, the mic is like at this tablet, so like I gotta be careful when I'm slicing in front of it. You guys cry with onions? I cry worse. This is gonna sound silly because it changed recently in my life. I cry more with cutting green onion than I do white onion, which is crazy because my whole life that was the opposite until like the last 5 years. All of a sudden, green onions make my eyes water. Peas are amazing. They go with so much. They're amazing. Honestly, I like the sweet peas a lot. The ones that are kind of creamy almost as they burst, and those are amazing. My kids don't love them, but things change, right? They're super young. And at this point in my life, I don't get to eat what I like anymore. Fucking cilantro and everything. Nah, that's a joke. I wouldn't allow that in this house. I thought I heard a creeper sound. That was a weird sound to hear in my kitchen. What if your Ravens timed out? Let's go. What happened? What happened? Oh, suspended for pay. Oh, it works. Did I fix it? No way! No! Because you... What? Okay, so now when you guys get the boss roll and get your 2 free fishings, you can also time people out for 30 seconds. I think there's a minute or a 30-second cooldown or a minute cooldown or a 2-minute cooldown. Something like that. That's hilarious that works. Oh, and now you guys can raid too, right? My mods can raid. So you can do /raid and then whatever, and then it picks up the name after your name as a variable, and then it like stores that, and then like does this other shit to like, I don't know. It's awesome though. Oh shit! I thought I was done here. Anyway, before I was rudely timed out, are you ready for the Ravens Rat tomorrow? I'm finishing up some dialogue trees with dialogue trees. What's a dialogue tree? Oh yes, of course, for the NPCs. I'm imagining a tree talking to itself. I'm not gonna lie. And that sounds nicer than what the NPC thought gave me. No, you working on some dialogue trees? Amazing. That can probably get a little bit exhausting. Oh, and I missed Mesky's message. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna be badass. I can't wait. I'm very excited that it's a Saturday, so I don't really have that much to do in the morning, and it's like an earlier stream for me because you said 5 we're meeting, but 6 we're starting, right? I could be wrong. Maybe time zones are also wrong. What is that, Eastern? It's nice. That's nice. That's I'm gonna have a little bit of an earlier night tonight because the stream will be shorter. And yeah, I gotta make another announcement about it. Make sure everybody remembers. Eli, I was just talking about you. Philly cheesesteaks. That's what we were talking about. You gotta come over here and make me some chicken parm, homeboy. Make some chicken parm. I'm gonna be missing some messages, guys. Don't feel bad. And ping me, especially if you're not. If it's like, hey, Muskie. Oh shit. Yeah, right. Thank you, Muskie. I knew I was supposed to read something. Worst cut I got was surprisingly not too long ago. Yo, okay. So you still have the wound. Most recent shift was parting an octopus. Really? Homie. That's pretty cool. That's quite a skill. Those things are fucking alien, man. That's the most alien thing we have on this planet. One of the new cooks was asking a few too many newbie questions, and I turned back to my cutting board. My knife slipped, blaming the newbie, and I made the mistake of trying to catch a falling knife. Oh gosh. That's funny, homie. Well, it's awful that you cut yourself. I'm really sorry about that. But, yeah, I have a very similar experience about that knife catchy thing. I wasn't catching the knife, but one of my employees was, and I almost got in trouble for it. I told him though. All right. Okay. I still felt like I'm a little bit loud, so I turned it down a little bit more. I think it's okay now. Okay, I have a weird way of cutting onions, but I'm like all about this onion method. I've seen how people do it, and like I get it. I've seen the Ramsay onion method, and it makes sense. It makes sense if you're doing a whole bunch of onions, and like I don't know, like you know the one I'm talking about, where somebody cuts an onion, they leave the ass thing on it, and then they cut it down, and then opposite side down, and then sort of like then they slice it up, but then they've got like the little ass end that they just throw away or whatever, right? But like I don't know. I'm willing to take an extra second and make one more cut, and then have like a more precise pile of onions. Am I crazy? That's so cool about Boss. Click is cooking a storm in the kitchen. Let's go. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. That's awesome. Perfect pin message. Pry part frozen meat patties with an 8-inch cookie, Dave. Oh god, we've all been there with those patties. I like to make the onions small because my kids like onions, but they don't like. They like the taste of onions. They just don't like seeing a big onion in their food. Like they like the smell of onions. They like the taste of onions. It's just the seeing the big pieces they don't like, so I make them small now. Man, there's a lot of veggies here. We're gonna be ready to go. Worst cut I ever got was slicing a bagel. Yo. Bagels are rough, man. Maple syrup flavored bagel. I mean, it's the right flavor. Not like me cutting it. Cut things straight. Finger got caught in the crossfire. Oh yeah. Damn, dude. I bet you it was okay though, because when you like, if you put the finger in your mouth because you cut it, then it tastes like maple syrup. Yeah, I've always been there with those patties. Yeah, right? And like, here's the thing though, you smack them. Look. See, right? Because it's like they're stuck here, right? This one's off. But these three are stuck. And you just do a little pop. You know? It's fine. And then my quartz countertop is ruined, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Dude, you love red onion? Oh, me too. It's so good. So good. It's good on like a salad even, you know? Yeah, I started out in a dishwasher, and kind of ended up making well, like, you know, dishwashed for a while. Basically, mostly through high school, or the first couple of years of high school. And then, I never wanted to be promoted. So it was kind of like whatever. I was just happy. I was just there doing my thing. And then eventually I was like, oh shit, yeah, like I should probably like, you know, get some more money and get out of the dish pit. So I started like being like the pizza and like salad chef, which is like, I guess where you start. But that was nice because it kind of like taught me to kind of like learn to like cook with certain like with like small details make a big difference. Like with pizza, like a little butter, little garlic butter on the crust, to like, you know, that kind of stuff. My phone's gonna probably die. That would be sad because I'm gonna lose my chat, but I'll figure this out. It was worth it. Delta White will. Well, I don't know if is it quartz? I don't know. What is this stuff normally made of? We installed these. I should know because we did this kitchen ourselves. It was so gross when we moved in. We had to. It was important. And look, I don't know if you can see this, but like, see how like there's like a space back there. There was somebody like put a flat wall across this whole thing all the way to the other side, and then there's all this space back there. So we got a pantry out of it. Okay. Ah. Okay, it's fine though. It's probably fine. Okay. It's probably fine. So we did the veggies. Let's throw the veggies in here for now. I should have just shown you the bowl, damn it. White and onion like it was an apple for free? You love onion? Ooh, I like onion too. Baby. You guys are mean to each other. Marble is common. Granite is common. And there is no such thing as black granite countertops. So they usually, gross. This is probably quartz. Because I think that's like the only choice, right? There's quartz and then, but the more common, there's quartz. What's the other one you said? Marble? Marble's not. Yeah, I don't hear a lot of marble countertops. What's the other one? Laminate? Is that the other version, or? I don't know. I would love to have a wood counter one time. Yeah, this has got these little gray streaky things in it. Look like stains. All right, where's my potatoes? Okay, now I think I was wrong with the veggies because we have a shitload of veggies. But like, how many potatoes do you think we're gonna need to cover the top? So this is the pan we're using, right? This is exactly how you find out. I mean, like that's about right. One more? One more? Is that good? All of the potatoes. Hey, I've learned my lesson from the lemon. All right. Oh, and I got this. Every chef needs to have the have like the rag on them, you know, the chef rag. Let's go. I don't really know about by checking it out IRL and doing the acid test on it. I mean, just look. Just look. Then again, I don't. I guess only people that sell countertops would know, which by looking, or people that study stone for a living. Clip button ready. Oh gosh. What is nice until it warps? Yeah, I bet. Yeah. I bet you like, I don't know, you see like some of those old like cottage type places that have you know, full wooden countertops, and that shit looks like it's been really like really like treated, like crazy treated, you know? I only know for sure by look, anybody that's wanted to watch me peel potatoes, it's your lucky night. I'm sure a lot of people have thought of that over the years. Oh, and this is a really bad potato peeler. Where's the good one? Where's the gooder one? think this is it. Oh, my phone's gonna fall. Do 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 do. Maybe I can go like this. Put it right inside of the plant. No. No. Oh, what about this? Oh, that's good. I just can't drink my water now. Okay, it's fine. My water is using to balance my shit. Melly, it's so great to see you, Holmes. How you doing? Yeah, Texas Beach is not working. Put to the use, good view. Yeah, you know, we're these potatoes are strong. They're Canadian potatoes. They're extra tough. Clipped, snipped, and shipped to Fixing the Vids and Memes. I'm gonna have nobody left to vote with me on the clips. You know? All the mods are putting clips in for the clip contest. I'm gonna be voting by myself. I'll get my wife to help. She always picks me looking the stupidest. That's a word. That was proof right there that I have no muting on our Discord, and even somebody putting a number into the counting channel is something I get alerted on. I'm good, Melly. This is a redemption that everybody won from the subathon earlier this year. I don't know if that's not a contest. They were just incredibly generous. So here we are. Here we are. I wish I could see you guys out of your element too. You know what I mean? How about we all go to like TikTok or something? You guys all chat with me on TikTok, so everybody else feels awkward as well. No, no, no. I'm joking. I'm having fun. It's nice to get out of the basement every now and then. You know, I would love to do an IRL stream. That'd be a lot of fun. Secret way of getting paid is mods. You bastard. I mean, it's fucking genius. That's genius. It's not a lemon. It's not a lemon. Calm down, Click. You guys are funny. Tax-free? IRS doesn't know? IRS knows about PayPal, I think. Nobody tell IRS about PayPal. The CRA knows about PayPal. Alicia? Yeah, Alicia's the AI bot in here that's very, very mouthy. What does she say? Slippy potatoes? I thought potatoes were meant to be hot, not slippery. I said, well, hot potatoes, yeah. What's a hot potato before it's a hot potato, though? It's just a potato, bro. So I'm very interested in like sort of regional opinion on what I'm doing here. So, you know, peeling potatoes. I'm sure that people have better potato peeling methods, but I mean more so like there's not really. Do you guys ever leave the skin on your potatoes when you're making like a shepherd's pie or a cottage pie? I do it when I'm making French fries, right? Very, very rarely I'll do it when I'm making mashed potatoes because it's kind of like a nice flavor sometimes. But not when like they're supposed to be like nice potatoes. Leg well confirmed. I got everything on display. You guys can see all 5'8" of me. It's very unnerving. I mean, how you doing? I don't have my sounds. I gotta make them up myself. You can do it. Thanks. You guys are amazing. Amazing. Injuries incoming? What are you talking about? We're good. I haven't cut myself in a long time. I think the last time I cut myself was when I was working at the golf course, which is like 8 years ago now. 7 years ago. Maybe less than that. 6 years ago? Alright. Throw these peels out. All right. So I think we will chop these up into little bitties so we can cook them up a little faster. But I don't have any water boiling because I'm chatting with you guys. You guys interest me. Call one of them potatoes Nick Spudnik. I mean, you went the extra mile with the Nick part, so kind of like, I don't know. I'll give you that one. It's pretty good. I don't have a cheer button for you, unfortunately. No cheer button. When you guys boil water, do you boil hot water or cold water? Just saying, don't start a war because I know some people think that boiling cold water is better. I think most people have a problem. Like, I'm not boiling hot water, but like, I don't know. Here's the way I see it. I'm gonna give you my thing on the whole water boiling thing. I don't have, you know, I'm not gonna sit there all day until the water's like super hot. But like, waiting a minute, a kettle speeds it up. Yeah, well, yeah. Why boil? Read the internet, Mr. Sir. People think it's a thing. They think it's a thing. It's crazy, man. Use hot water? Yeah, that makes sense. I let it warm up a bit. I don't read the internet. I let it warm up a bit because the way I see it is cold water out of the tap without any type of warming up is like a lot further away from like mid temperature than like mid temperature is from boiling. Does that make sense? So like that's where I'm like, fuck it, I'll just wait a second at least. Someone's like, boil cold water. I'm like, that's crazy. But now we have to wait for that to boil. Now I have to wait for it to boil, so we'll just chop these bad boys up. Actually, they don't have to get chopped up that small. Just small enough to kind of cook a little faster. Think I'm better off for it? What if the internet had like the remedy for a snake bite and you just gotten bitten by a snake? And I'm not talking like some chat GTP type like answer. I mean like look at the sun. That's how you cure yourself. I mean, would you would you not be interested to see what's out there? I mean, you could phone a friend. I put the kettle on first, the kettle boils it, and then I put it in the saucepan, I feel like that's over the top, though, because I feel like, well, no, it's not, no, you know, I take it back. It depends on what your goal is, right? If you want like a nice quick boil, then that's probably the fastest you can get, right? Because you're essentially putting boiled water already in. But, I don't know. I think that like there's definitely a balance between the time it takes you to prep the water, because when the water is boiling, you're not watching it. Usually you're boiling water, it's like you're prepping other things. So like you're gonna have to have it on there anyway. So the longer that you wait to make the water hot, the more time you're kind of like taking away from whatever else you got going on. Always use hot water. Yeah. I mean, you want to boil too? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I just put the potatoes in a kettle and boil repeatedly. Homie. Let's go. So, you come here often? When my kids were younger, I would put this on the shelf right here with no cable in it, and I would tell them that it was wireless. And it was recording them, so if they took snacks, I would know. I mean, it worked. It worked really well. But maybe the trust isn't there anymore, but, you know. So I used to use like a garlic smusher. There's a name for that. I didn't really think there's a difference, but the moment I started slicing the garlic up and just like regular, man, what a big difference. Induction, like induction stoves. Why not boil the potatoes in the vodka? Wait, isn't vodka, or can't vodka be made from potatoes? I don't think all vodka is made from potatoes, but garlic smusher. What's it called? Garlic press. Of course. La-di-da, you guys and your fancy garlic presses and your foie gras foam and whatever else you have. I mean, vodka is made from Russian saliva. So it's like the what's the word? What's the thing that? It's like the water cycle, right? It's like the water drops to the earth, and it like evaporates and it accumulates and it drops again. Okay, I get it. Thanks for. We're learning all sorts of shit in here today. But forever call it now garlic smusher. It's a smusher. I mean. It smooshes it. Come on. What are we talking about here? Smooshes it. Garlic press. I have one. You should know what it's called. Alright, so we got potatoes, we got a little garlic. What I think I might do is I might take the garlic and throw a little in with potatoes. I didn't turn the stove on! Dag nabbit, guys! Dag freaking nabbit! Dang it, Hoff, I blame you! Oh, frick! Oh, gosh. I think I almost pulled the cable out of that. It's fine. I'm in charge in here. This is my kitchen. More garlic! Let's go! It's one thing that I don't argue. It's garlic. Does it work? Oh, that was the spank. Okay, all right. I appreciate it. Mrs. Sir, thank you. You know, Chris fact about the water cycle? Yeah, I do. Does it involve cleavage and what else do you report regarding rocks? I can't wait to get to the stove. I feel like I'm so far away from the camera right now. Also, I have no idea how long stream's been going, but it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in terms of timing. Because I wanted to go 2 hours, I got minimum. I wanted to really stretch it to make it 2 hours. That's why I'm taking so long. Because I'm not going to go downstairs and play games after this. Like, we're going to be done. So, I'm stretching this out a little bit. And so far, so good. Maybe we can eat a little bit of this stuff at the end. I can make all y'all super jealous, maybe. Who knows? Oh, at least just tell me about ads. I do like Alicia. You know what I mean? Those guys really have a cool product. Like we've put her into the right mix, like the right. She doesn't speak anymore. That's the trick. Don't let her speak. Don't let her speak. But she is very humorous, and she gets good. She has good references. I told her not to listen to me today, so I don't think she's listening to me talking. Just you guys. All right, more garlic. We did it. We take suggestions here today. Keep them coming. We're going to burn himself, or I will get banned. I mean, there's already something set up on my Stream Deck, but it's not here. I have a ban Hoff stream button. Stream Deck button. This is a real thing. Is it better? That's four cloves. I mean, 4 cloves of garlic. That's a decent amount of garlic. That's good. That's good. We're garlicking. Wait, wasn't there a garlic command in our thing? Oh no, the bot, the. If somebody says garlic in chat, the dragon's supposed to get mad Because remember, we wouldn't stop talking about garlic that one night? And then we like permanently scarred him. I'm glad, Crazy. Thanks for saying that, buddy. Yeah, I'm a little. You can tell. Obviously, I'm a little bit nervous. I'll try and take a breath. This Rick, that water you're using has been through rocks, affecting its composition. The groundwater can affect what alcohol is made. What alcohol is made? Interesting. You can, with the right knowledge, work out rock properties from alcohol. Because they would leave like those minerals and whatever. Like, how would you? The composition of the vodka would be. That's crazy cool, dude. That is interesting. Huh. I would like to see that done. Make a video. Make a YouTube video. You'll go viral. Finding out like more. We're gonna take this vodka and we're gonna determine where it filtered through, or what rocks it filtered through. I don't know. Okay. Water's boiling. We're not quite there yet. Can you see the water? No, you can't. It's behind the thing. It's okay though, right? Should I move it a little? Let's move it a little. A little better? Let's go. Dissolved mineral contents can be indicative of what rock it's been through. Seen it in beers. Whole lecture on it. Yo. Sweet. Sweet. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'll be honest with you, Rue, there's two type of people in this world. Let's see those people in this world. In the bar with you at the end of the night after like 7 drinks. And when you explain that, there's going to be half of the world who really, 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 really cares about what that information is. That's really, really interesting. And I'm one of those people. There's another people that are going to say like, shut the fuck up. I've learned that. People don't want to hear details. You're a rare breed, and I love you, Rue. I always want to hear that. I always want to hear about geology details that have to do with our whatever we're up to today. And I mean that. I know it sounds silly, but I really mean that. That fucking shit is interesting to me. It's literally what's under our feet. Come on. All right. So basically, I think we're gonna do the beef and we're gonna do the veggies together. The veggies might need like a little less time, so maybe we'll cook the beef for like 2 minutes, then toss the veggies in. Technically, we should have kept this carrot separate because I think they need a few more minutes, but we'll cook it all together, I think. Then we'll drain whatever oil or grease or whatever fat we get from the beef. I mean, and yeah, and then we'll move on from there. So first things first is let's get these in the water. I just realized I made a really small pot for a very large amount of potatoes. Should we make a bigger pot? Should we get a bigger pot? I mean, probably. What do you guys think? It's probably all right. Let's try it. Our lecture would have brought beer in. Practical placing of beers on the map. You get a little tasting? Do you get to taste it? We're getting pot. Where's Eli? We'd have pot if you want. The kids are gone. We can do whatever we want. This is not going to work. There's too much water. Yeah, too much water. But let me put some in here and then we'll dump out the water. We can make this work. Don't drop the boiling water. What you do to me. What you do to me. I dropped some garlic. Okay. All right. What do I have for this? Let me grab like a spatula. We have to make it bigger. We have to make a bigger pot. I'm not making a bigger pot. That fits. I mean, I probably shouldn't have poured that much out. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Like it fits, but it doesn't fit. Okay, that's fine. That fits. It fits. And we'll put a little bit of garlic in just to kind of like get delicious. And a little salt. All right. We did it. Where is Eli? The union doesn't allow alcohol on campus, so we couldn't. I thought he said he brought a beer in. You meant he brought a beer in, but you could play with it for your study, for your experiment. Was that an experiment? Okay, potatoes are boiling. I'm thinking like what, 15 minutes maybe? Something like that? Let's try that. Let's try 13. I think that's right. Yeah, we'll check them. They're basically, they need to be fork tender. So whenever they're fork tender, we're done. Said that if they could have it, they would have. Oh, okay. That makes more sense than what I said then. All right, let's get this thing warmed up. Now I need your help, guys, with the beef. What do you guys think? We have this much. We have a lot of beef. So here's the questions. Do we use all of the beef? Which is a lot. It's a lot of beef, but like, we're gonna I'm gonna save it. I think that, look, or do we use one, or do we like use 1.5? Because like, I feel like that's a lot of meat. I think it's like a pound. But like, if we're gonna be using it for like a week or whatever and freezing it, then maybe we use both. I think we use both. It's gonna be a heavy bottom, but it's gonna be amazing. It'll be amazing for the thumbnail, right? Which is what they all say. So we're not making a thumbnail. It's Twitch. Your mince is so smooth. Wait, what the? Do you mean the garlic? Did I mince the garlic? Is mincing when you cut a second way? So you cut one way and then you do the second. That's mincing. What's julienne then? Is that when you go like through the middle and then go lengthwise? Because that's still two ways, isn't it? Maybe I don't understand julienne. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me with that. Where's Muskie when you need him? Okay, we probably want a little bit of oil. I keep my oil in a little squirt bottle because... It's broken! I mean... I don't think I did that. I didn't need that much oil either. That's way more than I don't know why I put that last little bit in. Look, I kind of get you on that, but we're trying to fill this dish up. Like, we're gonna fill this dish up. So like, imagine like, kind of like, it's pretty big, right? So imagine like beef up to sort of like, maybe like the midsection. That's probably what we're gonna get here. Well, the veggies though. I didn't think about the veggies. Oh, shoot. You might be right. We gotta just do it. Okay, look, we have two choices here, guys. We have two choices. We cut the veggies in half and cut the meat in half, and we work that way. Or we just throw it all in and just spray and pray, essentially. Which, yo, I'm okay with the spray and pray, like... My family uses a shepherd's cottage pie, easy double the depth. Yeah, I don't have one though. Otherwise I would use it, but I don't have... Oh, wait, I do. It's not as pretty though. It's not as pretty, Rue. I got one now. What about this one? What about this? Is this better? I mean, it's deeper. It's deeper, but like it's not that much bigger. You know what I mean? I know Rue likes it deep. Pretty doesn't matter, the depth. Okay. You guys are amazing. Well, should we use this one? The deep one? You like the deep and large? You like it deep and large. That's fair. Deep is okay. Dag man. Well, we're going all out on this. Do I use this? There's stickers on it I gotta get off though. It's probably fine. Depth is very important. But I mean like, you know, like depth and motion are important. So as long as it's swirling around in here, then we're fine, right? I think. Maybe. Wife whilst not home. That's loud. Sorry guys. Sorry for the headphone unwarning. I mean, she ain't here, man. It's up to us. Rue, it's up to us. We get to decide. I'm cool with that. It's kind of dirty. I mean, not dirty, but like there were stickers in it. I gotta wash it or something, man. All right. We're going deep. We're going so deep. I mean, that's probably better. It's pretty deep. I feel like I need to change this camera a little because now I feel like I don't have any. I do that. I'm unsupervised. I mean, like, if you only knew how often I was unsupervised. My wife, like, leaves me home alone all the time. She just, like, picks up and leaves all the time. Just says, I'm leaving, and just goes. It's fine, though. No, I'm kidding. She's with the in-laws right now. She's seen her parents with the kids. And she was such a sweetie pie. Such a freaking sweetie pie. I told her, I was like, oh, I got a thing coming up. I'm like, gonna, like, do, like, a, you know, whatever we're doing now. Kitchen stream, cooking stream. And she's like, oh, cool. She's like, you know, I'll take the kids to my mom's that night, so you can have the whole thing to the place yourself. I'm like, man, blessed, so nice. I mean, like, she enjoys hanging with her mom, so like, everyone wins. Everyone wins. What's up, Minnie? We went to Meatland right now. Okay, so we got a little beef action going on in here now. Now, my question is, guys, do we double up? That's a lot of meat. Do we take half of this, maybe? I'd be cool with half of this. Yes? No trips to the hospital yet, so it's good. Wait. We've got time. It's very slippery where I'm standing, so. What's a hob? What's a hob? Man, I feel like that wasn't a typo. I feel like that's something I just don't know what it is. Educate me. Look at tune. Do we put more beef in? Double up? Let's do it, guys. I need more beef. We need more beef. We got the big pan for, like, we didn't get the big pan for nothing. Let's do it. And we gotta hurry before it starts to cook too much. All right, guys, let's go! I didn't make myself a coffee tonight. I feel like I'm lacking on coffee. I'm trying to compensate with Coca-Cola. It's working. It's working. Look at all this meat! That was a bad idea. That was a terrible idea. This pan's not big enough for this. But that's fine. We're gonna make this work. It's gonna shrink. It's gonna shrink as it cooks. It's gonna shrink. It's gonna shrink. It's gonna shrink. Definitely it's gonna shrink. Watch. I hope it shrinks. You're drinking coffee? Oh gosh. It's a lot of meat. Eli, this is insane. But we're gonna fill up this whole thing, so like, I don't know. It's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Why am I a noob? Because I put all that meat in? Blame Deathly Minnie. I was excited to put lots of meat in, and Minnie just got me excited. We like a lot of meat. Yo. Man, we can't dance on stream. That's a problem. It's a problem. We should have dance moments. I mean, that could be happening. We don't need full body cams for that shit. You just gotta go full cowboy on that. Full cowboy. You guys are getting your money's worth here. Can we come to the gym with Eli after this? You know? Head up on the roof with Hop? You know? It's alright. I wish I could hang out with you guys more, man. There's like a joke that goes around a lot with streamers and communities where it's like, you know, we're gonna go meet and hang out or whatever, but it's like, yo, you guys are way better like friends in my opinion than like anybody I meet IRL. So that sucks. There's like a little bit of like a sad clown there. You know what I mean? A little mini sad clown. Holy crap, this isn't even gonna cook. What was I thinking? This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. What are we gonna do here? This is way too much meat. Why didn't you guys tell me? And I have to put this in. Look, okay, 2 pans. Maybe? I don't have the space for it, do I? I could. We could. We could go like another pan. And this is my biggest pot. This is a big one. This is freaking huge. We could do another pan. This might not be big enough, but the problem is the burner is small over there. It's a small burner. What would you do if I randomly turned up in Canada one day? I would shake your hand graciously, Rue. And I would take you out for some poutine, my friend. That's what I would do. Okay, we're gonna throw this in, and just do a lot of movement on it. It's the motion in the ocean. Oh my gosh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. A little butter. A little milk. Okay, the milk isn't for the veggies. The milk is for the potatoes later. This is not going to work. It'll fit, says Minnie. Minnie, I love you. You're my biggest fan here in terms of overcrowding my pan. I dreamed last night that I went to Canada to meet Click. Mama, what do we do? Poutine. I would have with the cheese, curds, chips, and gravy. Wait, okay, chips and gravy is divine though. How much gravy in my life? My blood is like half gravy, half tea. All right, yo, homie. I'll be honest with you. We got decent poutine here. Like everyone has decent poutine in Canada. It's just cheese and you can't fuck it up, right? But like if you want to get like the stuff that people like that makes their knees like go weak, you gotta go to Ottawa. And look, I'm not saying Ottawa's like the most fun place in the world to be, but it's kind of cool. They got some things like the canal, which is this big long frozen river. You can like skate down, and they have things like poutine there, and they got like beaver tails. Beaver tails are pretty good. It's like a deep fried bread covered in like sugar and like cinnamon and stuff. These veggies are not gonna cook. I don't know what we're doing right now. Hey, it's okay. We're gonna cook them extra back in the pan here. It's gonna be fine. You showed me around, and we had a few drinks. Come fuck! That sounds awesome. Aw, man. Man, so far. I've been in your neck of the wood one time in my life, and I was only at the airport for a while. It was nice though. It was nice. Heathrow was very nice. Alright, we are getting some cookage on this, which is great. One time I've had poutine. It was really, really fucking poutine. I don't know when I see asterisks, I just think it says fuck. Hope it was good. I've had poutine in Canada before. I have had beaver tails there. Just, oh, you had beaver tails, Rue? Yo, that's a much more rare thing. Everyone talks about poutine, but it's not really. It's not really like every like look, you could basically get poutine. Yeah, you can kind of get it at most restaurants, right? But you don't see like Canadians sitting around on the street just like eating poutine. Like it's something that's just they. It's like a thing you make because people expect you to. I think just like if you go to like Texas and you want some ribs, maybe the place wouldn't plan on making ribs, but they do because they're in Texas. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe it's not a good example, but so like I'm saying like it's I don't know it's there's so many other things I think that are so much more Canadian than poutine, but I think the meme of it being like a Canadian thing has made it more of a Canadian thing than it actually because people like go out of their way to find it or eat it here. Like if you went to a restaurant and there was like cheese and gravy with fries or whatever, like would you order it? Probably. You know what I mean? I don't think that's distinctly Canadian. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Oh, I thought you won that one. Close. We're just sitting here watching Click play with his meat. that was over. That was over the line. That one made me blush almost. All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There's a lot of fat in here right now. This is good though. Okay, so this thing is starting to warm up a little, but not enough. So let's turn it up a little. These potatoes are done. The alarm went off, and I was trying to like kind of chill on it for a second, but look at these things. They're done. All day done. Okay, so let's turn these off. I'll strain the water out real quick. I'm gonna strain it with the lid. I have a strainer, but like sometimes I feel like when they kind of like potatoes, they get crumbly and stuff. I'm like, fuck the strainer. You guys know what I mean? And you can kind of just like use it to like hold the potatoes in when you're done. So potatoes are ready. They are strained. We're gonna throw some salt, some butter, some milk in there when we're done. When we're ready for that. So that's good. So gotta beat the stereotype and season the food well. I mean, I was wondering if someone was gonna bring it up because look, I thought about it, Eli. I specifically thought about it because I see a lot of those like TikToks of like people like making fun of white people, and I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Like, I think that like there's a balance and there's a trick, and I think that a lot of it has to do with like your want to get the food exactly as you like it, and I think that there's like a cultural difference. I think that it's totally okay for us to talk about this. Whereas like, you know what I mean, maybe overseas in some places in Europe, the seasoning almost exclusively happens on the plate, right? Which is awesome. I love that. I think it's really, really cool, right? But I think that like you get to the level you want you start at this level and get to where you want to be, right? You know what I mean? I do think here we're probably a little further up than that. We season a little more, and then at the plate kind of hit it a little harder to get it where we want it. But I think some cultures just throw everything at it in the pan, and then whatever comes out, everyone enjoys and shares together, which I think is also a beautiful way of doing it. And there's no wrong way to season your food. No wrong way to season your food, as long as you're smacking them lips when you're done. All right. So speaking of seasoning, with this we're gonna hit it with the salt and pepper. And then, after we do that, we're going to probably hit it with a little Italian. And this is usually about what I might do. This is a lot of vegetables, though, so it may have to get altered as we kind of go here. You can really see. But we are getting there. They're getting kind of soft already, so there's not going to be tons more time. They look really good in high def, I mean. All right, I'm gonna throw this garlic in with the veggies. I think it's about time. What do you guys think? You guys wait a little bit longer for the garlic? Or should we go now? Hydrate for Deathly Mini, you got it. Ah, my water's hiding. Wife's not here. All right. All right, so we're gonna throw half the garlic in with the veggies, and then we'll keep the other half, well, 3/4 of it with the veggies. And then we'll keep it just a little bit for tossing in with the meat, maybe. I know they're gonna get combined anyway. All right, this meat is like cooked, guys. Hell yeah. Okay, so this meat hasn't been really seasoned yet. So, first thing we want to do is let's drain it, because right now it's full of oil. Yo, Nisa, good to see you, homie. Oh, it's a cooking stream, let's go. We got some veggies, we got some garlic. We got some beef. I know Nisa likes the big steaming pile of beef. So we are gonna now drain this thing out so it's not sloppy joes, essentially. I'll do that over here. Oh, doggo, look out. Look out, doggo. That's probably okay. Again, I'm not using a strainer for the beef here. I'm just kind of doing it by hand because it's such, I don't know. I don't really have a strainer. I guess that is the right one to use for something as crumbly as beef or whatever else we were straining before. I can't even remember now. Cool. So now we're good. Now we're all drained out. And next step is to mix. To be honest, I think we should mix them now. So let's get these together because we weren't even planning on cooking these separately. Sweet. Holy shit, it is smelling good in here. Whew, smells good. Okay, all right. Next thing we do, I'm gonna grab a can of tomato paste. Wait, that's French. It's Canadian. Where's my can opener? Making you hungry? Yo. Did you have a good day with the family? I'm not sure if somebody else was talking about that or not, but I did actually. I did. The kids were super cute today and kind of staying occupied. It's my favorite now that they're like, one's like 6 and one's like about to turn 4. They're like super tight now. So they're like, it's like I would want to keep the one out of school as often as possible to take care of the other one and like give the other one social time and shit, because when they play, I'll be like, I don't know, man, like it's just to hear them kind of like adventuring as like whatever they are, dogs or whatever they decide to be, and then like to have them like hear them like have like these laughing fits where like I can remember, you know what I mean, like just dying from laughing, and then like maybe like I'm on the phone or whatever, so I'm like guys, shh, and they're trying to be quiet but they can't because you know what I mean. It's like, man, that's just like fucking, that's gold, man. I love that stuff. So they're right in that perfect wheelhouse right now. I made a coffee. Everything is gonna be alright. Hey, Paul, come here. Come here, Paul. Come here. Right here. Right here. Here's my puppy. Hello, boy. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be. Need a fork or something to get this tomato paste out. So basically, I wanna. It's probably too much, but we're gonna roll with it because otherwise I have to save the can. All right. So what I want to do with the tomato paste is I want to kind of like add to the flavor a little bit. So we're gonna spread it around and then let it toast. So I'll give it like like a minute, maybe 2 minutes max, and let that tomato paste really like bake in and change that flavor and get that nice. I don't know what that name is. I don't know what it's called when a food. I know like when meat starts to like turn brown. That's like. We were just talking about it a couple months ago. Fuck, what's that called? When that delicious, like, when you cook meat and it gets dark on the sides and the edges and stuff, and then it's so good. There's a name for that. Shit, that's gonna bug me. We were just talking about that. How you doing, Mace? So good to see you, homie. Welcome to my kitchen. Hope you're having a good day. How's your stream going, buddy? All right, so we've now spread the tomato paste all over this thing. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my gosh. So it's a little more red now, and we're gonna let it sit and just toast. So we got potatoes done. We've got this kind of done. So the last step in this for me, seasoning wise at least, is usually what I would do is I would put a little bit of broth in, like beef broth or whatever, which I just don't have. So what I got, and then I would season that with like maybe, depends on what the dish was, maybe like a little cumin, maybe like a little like chili powder, that kind of stuff in there. But we didn't have any broth, so the one thing I had to do was kind of improvise. So I'm going to use a gravy pouch, which I've done before, and it works pretty well, as long as you get the salt kind of right. So let's try that. So we're going to dump this in, which is basically, I'll read the package off in a second. But yeah, otherwise I'd be using some cumin and some chili powder, which I have tons of. But just the water with that just doesn't give it the same effect. So this gravy really is going to help. All right, so let's mix it up. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to toast this bad boy for like a couple minutes. Get that flavor flaving. That is so much beef. I don't even know if this is going to work. I mean it. And garlic. And then some fresh garlic at the end, just to really pop that garlic flavor out for mama. All right. Banging. This is ready, guys. Okay. So now we're going to do, I would say probably like a cup of water, but definitely more because of all the beef we have here. So let's go like cup and a half of water. Because we don't have broth.
Burke. I work for the company. But don't let that fool you. I'm really an okay guy.
my gosh, look at this. I feel like I got like walrus teeth coming down every now and then. I'm trading them. I need stronger stuff. Speaking of, Twisted Mustache has a new type of wax.